Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to read from some notes. I have a couple things that we just want to get out for everybody to know in advance of starting the forum. I want to thank you for joining us this evening for our Commissioner Q&A forum. Unfortunately, 2 candidates have chosen not to participate in tonight's forum. Initially, they indicated they could not commit until they finalized a date for another forum, which turned out to be the forum on the 2nd. They indicated the concern that candidate Robertson was a member of the POA board, and he immediately resigned. Then they expressed concern with the optics of his long association with the POA board. I want to let you know that the OIPOA has made numerous attempts to share the format and logistics of this forum in order to satisfy any concerns regarding bias and inequity. As you will see, the board has not had access to the questions and is not moderating this event. As recently as the 2nd, Bristow and Rowell indicated a willingness to work to find common ground with the POA. Despite all of this, I was informed again last night that they are still not attending. The OIPOA believes this forum is of great value by having all candidates answer the same questions so that you, the voters, can determine who you want to represent Ocean Isle Beach. I want to thank you all for attending. I want to apologize for if you did not know this information in advance. We sent it out on Facebook. We sent an email out today as well. But I appreciate you all being here. And I do want to open it up if anyone has any questions for me. Okay.
Who are you?
Great. I love that. I get a little focused. So my name is Tracy Wade, and I'm the president of the Ocean Isle Property Owners Association. I've been on the board for less than 2 years, and so this is my job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, question in the back.
When did the POA announce that they were going to have this for?
The first announcement came out probably mid-September. We normally start announcing the dates earlier than that, so we were a couple weeks behind schedule this year.
When was the other forum announced?
A week before they confirmed the date, or less. Are there any other questions?
Yeah, are you biased?
No. No, I'm not. I can say that honestly. My husband's a commissioner. We operate in a space where we wear 2 hats. I think many of us understand that that's possible. And as the POA board, I think about property owners on this island, and my job is to represent them, not myself. I do have a friendship with Mark. That does not change how I feel about bringing you exactly what you need to be informed during this election. Any other questions? Okay. We're going to continue our event. We will use the same predefined format with the exception of the seating. I'd like to introduce our OIPOA team tonight. We have board member Parker Cole. He'll be keeping time. You'll see him raise the flag to give Mark an indication he's nearing his 2-minute mark, and he's not shy. He will cut him off. We have Gail Hughes in the back. She's the blonde back there, and she and Peter McGuire, who is this tall gentleman here, they will be facilitating questions from the audience. If you do not have an index card and you want to write in a question, raise your hand. They will find you, give that to you. Raise your card, they will take it from you. You can also fill out a card if you have one and hand one to Beth. So we are taking write-in questions. All right, on to the introductions. So I want to introduce Beth Austin, who has managed the entire question intake process. Beth spent 39.5 years in the Army and is a retired Major General. Her husband, Mike, spent 35 years in the Army and is a retired Colonel. Beth and Mike have been coming to Ocean Isle Beach for over 40 years. They've owned on the West End for 5, and they moved here full-time on New Year's Eve of 2024. They have 3 grandchildren. Beth is a native of Fuquay Varina. Okay.
That's very good. That's very good.
I'm so happy.
Very good.
Mike is a native of Hatteras Village. I'd like to thank them both for their service
And thank Beth for her role in managing the intake of questions for tonight's event. Next, I'd like to introduce Jonathan Odell Williamson, who will be our moderator for tonight's forum. Jonathan has been a local resident of Ocean Isle Beach for the last 12 years, and he's native to OIB. Jonathan received his bachelor's degree in Minister and Leadership at Oral Roberts University. Currently a licensed contractor in North Carolina, he serves as the Chief Operating Officer for DW Enterprises. He also serves as the president of For Christ Ministries, a multinational nonprofit organization, and is the host of the online Christian video series, Walking by the Word, in both English and Spanish. Jonathan met his beautiful wife of 7 years, Indra, on his first mission trip to Colombia. Together they have 2 handsome young boys, Elijah Odell Williamson and Ethan Odell Williamson. In line with his family's long-standing tradition here on the island, Jonathan has set himself to try and be an active and contributing member of the community. I want to thank him for accepting our invitation to moderate tonight's event.
Pretty nice.
Jonathan.
That's pretty good.
All right, good luck, Mark.